Guys, in today's video we're going to be talking about getting over yourself so that you can heal. And we know that when we ruminate in our own thinking, our problems, our suffering, our brains are trying to find a pattern to understand what we're experiencing. When we can comprehend it and make sense of it, we are then on the journey to getting through it and getting over it when we can understand it, right? So trauma very often is something that is so bad that happens to us that we cannot comprehend how someone could do that or why that's happened to me. So I am ruminating, like the brain loops to try and understand why did that happen. Okay, so we get that. So then that just perpetuates the suffering and the pain. And it's been shown that that actually increases the pathway down into depression the more we do that. So it's counterproductive, in other words, right? So here are just a few ideas on how we can start to get beyond that thinking and help ourselves to start to make sense of the things that happen to us in our lives. And one of the things that I've loved doing is recognizing that the minute I am, here's the example, if I'm driving in my car and I'm ruminating about my problems and my worries and things like that, and then I drive past a scene on the side of the road where someone is in urgent need of being helped, I will pull my car over, jump out, and go and help that person like immediately, right? I get called into action. I get called into going over and above my needs because there's another person in need. And so for that period of time, I have a cocktail of really good hormones through my body around testosterone, the dopamine in a healthy way, helping me go and help another person. So when I can serve, I have a healthier mode, I have a healthier functioning in my body, where for that period of time, and also the high afterwards, right, the endorphins from having gone and done that, maybe I've lifted something heavy, maybe I've had to run somewhere or whatever, floods my body, and for a good period of time, I'm not worrying about my stuff anymore, right? That's interesting. And what it helps us realize is, and why the name for this video is Get Over Yourself. It's about, you've got shit going on. You've got stuff that you're working through, worrying about, and all of that. And it's about saying, okay, that's complicated. There's a lot there that I have to work through. But can I, in my day, go and serve? Can I put my stuff aside and maybe go and help little babies who have been orphaned and go and spend an hour there and volunteer my time and help them at that clinic? Can I go to the SPCA, which is a dog and animal shelter for the prevention of abuse towards animals? Can I go there and help them? Perhaps go and serve. There's so many different examples of this, guys. Can I maybe pick up the phone and say to a friend, hey, listen, I've got some time now. What pain are you dealing with? Like, what are you suffering in at the moment? I've got half an hour. Talk to me, right? Another beautiful way to serve. Get beyond yourself. Get out of your rumination. Focus outside. What I do sometimes also is if I'm sitting at a coffee shop, I'll notice my mind, if it's worrying and not feeling good about itself, I'll project on somebody walking by and I'll have a comment or a judgment because I'm in that mode with myself. And I might say something like, oh, that's a really fat butt, or, yeah, that guy, he doesn't look like such a good guy, whatever, right? We do this, and we do it so subtly when we are suffering and in our ruminating brain. So imagine being at the coffee shop And what you do instead is you start to project peace and love, and you just say to that person in your mind, peace and love, peace and love, peace and love. And every person that walks by, if it's in a particular busy part of town or whatever, there's a lot of people, peace and love, peace and love. What you're doing is you're focusing outside of yourself again, you're focusing on the other and sending love and peace. Right? It also affirms that you're coming from an abundant place of love and peace, that you can be that thoughtful that you are able to put your own stuff aside, to not let your ego be running rampant, and to just calm it down for that period of time, enough to focus on another. You know, in all my 23 years of clinical practice, all the books, seminars, and everything that I've done and I've read and listened to and all of this, all of that stuff is designed to help you to become more free in this very moment. That's it. Free in this moment, without the thought, being in a flow state in this moment to be your most authentic self. That's it. That's what all of those things, all the money in the world, the best relationship, the car, whatever, the greatest seminar, it's designed to help you be more freer in your moments, which means, what are you going to do with your moment? And you will see that once you reach that point, and why you're doing all the seminars and self-help and personal development, is that you can get over your shit and not be clamped down and bogged down by all of that. But you have an opportunity now to say, okay, I'm getting over that. And in my moment right now, what am I going to do? I'm going to, through my 5 senses, check out my environment. And I am, through my open heart now, because I'm free, you're going to want to contribute and be free to serve someone or some cause or something in the environment in that moment. Could be picking up trash. I don't know. But you'll be called to be free. And the more you do this, guys, so what I'm trying to say is that you could almost reverse engineer that and say, okay, I've got a lot of stuff going on. I'm in pain a lot of the time. I've got shit up to here. How do I help myself? Get over yourself. Go and serve. Go and do something. Send peace and love to people when you see them. It affirms your healing. It'll fill you up with a new sense of compassion and empathy. Because when you can do that for others, it means you're starting to do it for yourself, right? And it means you'll be gentler and kinder to yourself as well. And this is what we need more of, despite your current suffering. So get out there and send peace and love to people and go and serve. Practice this every day, and you'll start to see that your healing will improve. Please leave me your thoughts and your feelings below, and I'll see you soon.